Yeah. You back with another episode of Take Me Out This Chat. It's Bucky, Chef Marvin, Homie G's.
Yeah. We got a special guest tonight too.
Yeah.
Guest. He been sitting
the homie.
walking by us doing our podcast. We talk about bringing him on, but now he's finally here.
Yeah, the homie, man. He's been with us since day one, for real, walking by us. You know what I mean? Because he homegrown, you know what I mean? Shout out to the homie, man, Rentmoney Matty. What's good, bro?
What up, brother? What up, man? What's going on?
Ain't shit. You already know. I know you
It's
the pound. You get a pound.
It's
I
an
got
honor
you.
to finally be on the podcast.
Yes,
you already know.
Yeah, I
Thank
already
you.
know,
Thank
man.
I've been waiting for this, y'all.
But
What's-
yeah,
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, no, I know. Like I think you said like he be walking by, but he be in here working.
Right.
Working. Like every time I'm here, Matty here. What's going on? in
No,
there?
big facts.
Sessions.
Keeping this joint
Sessions,
packed.
keeping this joint, keeping the doors rolling on
Definitely
this joint.
a major part of Brownstone Media. If y'all don't know, we record here live at Brownstone Media,
Big fact.
213 East High Street, 4th floor. Recording studio, green screen. We got all your media needs, photo, photography, and all that. But Rentmoney Matty here, not only is he an artist, he's our lead engineer here. So
Yes, indeed. Come book a session. Come lock in. Get you right.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
And
So
it's a studio though. It's a El Studio.
yeah, this joint, that's
Studio.
mad.
This is a media center for real. It's more than a
Facts.
studio.
Yeah, nah, that's facts though, cause you really pretty much get anything you want done
We're
here.
doing a podcast in here right now.
Yeah, big facts. You already know.
With a session in
What a
Studio
session
A.
in-
Yeah, with a session.
That would be normally Matty running that though.
Yeah,
'cause
they
literally-
working on me. That's
Nah,
how
he
you know,
doing the
man.
podcast while he making money right now.
Clients, man, they holding it down.
Yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean?
love, bro. But without further ado, let the people know who's Rentmoney Matty, man.
I'm an engineer, artist, kind of a fashion boy, I guess you could say. I do the clothing. I got my clothing shit.
I could dig that for sure.
I'm a 420 enthusiast.
Say that then.
Say that.
I'm a fake chef.
Right. What's a fake? What's
Nah,
a fake
you been
chef?
throwing some shit on that.
Yeah, 'cause I was about to say them Jones on
Don't
there.
disrespect the real chefs though, because some people really do it.
Yeah,
Right.
Fake chef, but yeah, I get into the cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, father, married, all that shit, family man.
Yeah, smooth. You know what I mean? Welcome to the club. You feel me? You dig? You know what I'm saying? He jumped the broom whatsoever. But what's going on with? First of all, before we even get into what's going on with you, is Rentmoney Matty. Why Rentmoney?
What rent money really means is if you're doing what you love and you're keeping the bills paid, you're keeping the roof over your head, you're winning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's
Dig it.
what it really means.
Facts.
Dig it. I could dig that for sure. See what I mean? So as long as you making that rent money,
You
But
successful.
Yeah.
but doing what you love,
doing
that
what
was
you
the
love,
key
making that
part.
rent money. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of people, they not doing what they love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, you know, I remember when I first met Matty, you know, I had a recording studio down the street, and that's how I got introduced to Matty. He was an artist. He was coming through recording. I was actually recording Matty, paid sessions, and I remember he was working at Home Depot at the time. He was like, man, I'm tired of working over this
Chef definitely
motherfucker.
my original mentor.
You know what I mean? So
Right.
he like, man, listen, man, look, I can really do this engineering shit, because he had already had experience, you know, recording and shit, but never really got into the mixing.
Right,
so I was
right.
like, yo, and at the time I needed an engineer, a sturdy engineer. So I was like, you know, if I show you a little bit of, you know, some tricks and trade and give you the space available to learn, you know what I mean? He was like, yeah, man, I'm telling you, I can do that. And you know, it was a process.
Yeah.
Like it was day one, you wasn't making money. You had to like sacrifice.
Yeah.
I think you sacrificed about 2 years, like where you wasn't really
Consistent.
not really able to put ends meet on the table. But you know, you found ways to get it done. But
Yeah.
but you definitely sacrificed, because you weren't in there playing around. I
Facts.
showed you a few things, but at the end of the day, I just showed you some basics. But you took those basics and went into the lab and added on your own.
Right.
You know what I mean? You chefed up your own shit. And, you know, for y'all that don't know, and most of y'all do know, like, I would say Matty's probably the top engineer out here, definitely out here outside of Philly.
Right.
And a lot of artists from Philly come up here and record with him, like fuck
Yeah.
with him heavy. So
Yes, indeed.
he's definitely out here his resume speaks for itself.
I'm still hungry. I'm still learning. Like that's definitely one thing is I'm always still chasing knowledge with this because I'm still trying to get better.
Yeah, I mean, it never stops though.
Yeah, it never stops.
It never stops.
But it's funny because like a couple months ago we went to Atlanta, and it seems like the stories are kind of always the same when it comes to like the backside of the music. When it comes to the fellas, like you are super humble. You got your stories about yourselves. Y'all all fashionistas, like always, the funniest. But it's like y'all don't be like bashful about it. Is that just you, or is that just y'all personality type? Because I know G's, you be talking about like personality types, so it seems like that producer, like musical, I don't know, because like y'all artists for real when it comes to that music shit. It's not just people putting words together. Like y'all do shit different than other people, and you got to really visualize the whole picture.
I try to be realistic,
like, you know what I'm saying?
with it, you know what I mean? It's really got to be realistic with it, because it's like I see how far I came. It's like, you know, like Chef said, I wasn't even really mixing 6 years ago. You know what I mean? I wasn't really mixing, so it's like I see how far I came, but then I see the people that I'm aspiring to be like, and that the people I'm trying to follow after, and I know, and I see they're still getting better, and they're still right. So it's like the gap between us is closing, but it's at the same time it gets wider. I'm still chasing that. Yeah. So, you know, I don't know. So the humbling thing is really if you keep it real with yourself, you're gonna be humble.
Right. I can dig that. Yeah.
I think in life you it's a fine line, but you know you got to be confident, right? But you got to remain humble, because at the end of the day, we're never fully there. It's always room for improvement.
Yeah.
So if you're just like, oh, I'm the shit, and motherfucker can't tell me nothing, it's like you'll never improve anymore.
Right.
Like there's always room for improvement. Even motherfucking Michael Jordan wasn't perfect.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, he didn't master the outside game like Steph Curry.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So there's always room for improvement, and you know that humbleness at the same time of being confident is what just gives you that drive to want to take it to another level.
Let me ask you something. Do you enjoy more rapping or the engineering part?
I enjoy rapping more, definitely, but I definitely engineer like 95% of the time.
So I feel like a lot of that humbleness does come from being able to sit back and be kind of behind the scenes too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but if you're trying to be an artist, sometimes, like you said, you may have to have that cockiness,
yeah. So where some, you know, at some point, it's like, man, fuck what you got going on. I'm gonna put myself first. You know what I mean? And it's a combination.
Something like the A-type personality.
Yeah, but you know, like the greats. Aggressive. I look at it like this: a lot of the greats, they did both. You know what I mean? Because you think about Kanye, like Kanye West, which I would consider one of the greats. You know, regardless if you like him or not. Like, you know, he started out kind of in that producer, making beats, and motherfuckers ain't know if they wanted to sign him on some artistry shit, but they know they wanted his production.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Especially engineering, you can't, like, you know, I got say for instance, I got Quill coming in, I got some bigger clients, Black Poppy, and I did songs with both of them, and a lot of my clients I've did songs with, and like they know I'm at least good enough to do a song with, you know what I mean? Right. And on their records and things like that. So, but the thing is, I don't ever come off that I'm a rapper first. Like one of the first conversations I had with Quilly was, I'm an engineer first, artist second. Just rapping, me being an artist never gets in the way of business. At the end of the day, the rapping isn't. And I don't want to get the rapping and business intertwined, because the next thing you know is you do a verse with somebody do a verse for you, they think is not business, no business.
No, I think, but I do think you're an artist. I think of you as an artist first, but like you said, you can't tell potential clients, oh, I'm an artist first, when it's in the realm of business. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
because you want them to feel like, listen, I got your best interest. I'm a handle business, because you get some of them dudes that are rappers and engineers, and then they get artists come through and they like, listen to my shit, listen to this, listen. And be honest with you, when a motherfucker coming in there,
that's the last thing on their mind.
Trying to record, they don't want to hear nobody else shit. Like they come in and spend their money, and they ain't trying to, yo, check this out. You know what I mean? But a lot of times, like you said, you might just be playing some shit when they come in, and they want to hear your shit, and that's a difference. Because eventually they be like, you know, anybody who works with you, just from my experience watching and which, you know, what I hear is like the thing that makes you good at engineering is that you're an artist. So that makes you different from the Joe Schmo boy who don't do no music, but he just behind the boards. Like, you vibe with the artist, and a lot of times you're in there more than just engineering. You're producing. You be helping motherfuckers with hooks and telling them, nah, you should, giving them some sauce, how to lay shit. Like, and that's why a lot of times, motherfuckers want an engineer, but they want a producer. Sometimes they need direction.
A big part of it goes into like how I market it. As far as with me engineering and rapping, because like my clients will come in and I'm not gonna be like, yo, I rap. Check out one of my songs. But the thing is, I run ads. I make my own music stuff. I run my ads, and by the time someone becomes a client of mine, they probably saw one of my ads running with that I'm actually being an artist in it. And when they come in, they go, yo, you make music too. Let me hear your joint. I seen your ads and stuff. That joint was hot. So I thought in the beginning that me being an artist would actually deter people from working with me, but what deter people from working with you is pushing your artists on people. You gotta let people just be the artist and let people find that for themselves.
Cool.
Yeah, but don't get it fucked up. We gonna definitely, I'm about to drop some. You gonna definitely hear a lot of Rentmoney Matty coming soon as the artist, because he definitely got shit in had shit in the tuck for years.
My project done. My project done for sure.
What's the project called?
I don't even have a title for it though.
Not yet.
I don't have a title for it yet. I got a bunch of songs done. I'm not sure which records I'm putting on yet.
Yeah, so you just kind of still putting it together.
Yeah, I mean, I'm waking up just getting ready to drop any day. It's literally I just haven't mixed my music.
Yeah,
haven't mixed my music, so.
Have a listening party.
Oh, we're gonna do that.
Oh yeah,
I think that'd be dope. That'd be dope. Yeah,
part of the plan for sure.
Yeah, that joint would be.
And I look forward to that. I look forward to having more of those type of events.
Yeah.
Listening parties. So definitely, we gonna kickstart with your joint. And when you release that joint, man, we definitely gonna shout that joint out on here. We're gonna have to record that listening party for real, like for sure. Vlog it up, everything.
Yeah, that joint that'd be a movie right there. That joint be dope.
Yeah, I mean, where you feel like the music game is at right now? Just, is it in a good state, or?
I think it's in a good state. There's just so many artists though, you can't really pinpoint it in one particular place. Kind of like I don't know if you heard the 21 Savage interview.
Yeah.
Where he said like, people don't in Atlanta, you can't tell people that Future's not bigger than Drake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, everybody got their own taste, different regions.
I personally
people like in Houston too, like Texas and Cali, a lot of them places they got their favorite artists.
I personally love where the music industry's at right now, because it's no longer just controlled by radio. It used to be radio, 106 in Park, MTV, like. That's pretty much where you heard your music. Like, nowadays, it's like, I'm pretty sure what you ride around listening to in your whip, which probably is a lot of you, but just even your favorite artist, is different. What I'm riding around listening to is different from what motherfuckers got so much options of what to listen to and what to like. It's like, artists are now able to put music out so freely that it's like, You go on track to what you attract to, and it's like you're able to like relate on a personal level with more artists.
Yeah.
That's the blessing of today's music, though. Like, you're able to put music out personally. You don't need a big business behind you to put it on those radios and put it on 106 in Park. So that's why where G's was saying, like, there's a big artist in every region. Now, instead of it being in every region, we hear every region because they're putting their music on social media now, and you know who the big names are. It don't matter if they're on the East Coast, West Coast. They just big names. Like,
but the thing is, you don't hear everybody, because there's 1,000 artists that like got shit popping, like they making money, they got a fan base, they touring, and it be niggas I never even fucking heard of, but they got a crazy base, because like you said, because of that, they reach their base. You attract to what you like. You know what I mean?
For sure.
As a local artist, I'm gonna ask you this: local Philadelphia artist, is Quill underrated?
For sure.
For sure.
Nah, not really. I wouldn't say that he's really underrated. It's just that I don't know really how you could really explain like Quill's like place and like the Philadelphia rap scene, because it's like he's definitely like a legend. He's and everybody give him his credit for being one of the best rappers to do it, but it's just like he hasn't really put out an album.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
He hasn't really put out like
it's been more of
a body of work.
It's been a heavy body of mixtape work.
Yeah.
Like,
But I think, in a sense,
room.
I think he just stays true to what he's good at doing, what he enjoys doing. And at the end of the day, like, I somewhat respect that, because it's like, if you good at doing something, stick to your niche. You know, you understand what I'm saying? Like, too many times motherfuckers be trying to make industry music and this, that, and it ain't them. Like, and then this shit sound trash. Like, you get motherfuckers come in here all the time. Oh, turn the auto tuner on.
Industry music though, like,
It would
what's
be
the
nice,
difference? Like, as y'all obviously in the more heavy, I listen to music, but I don't know what the difference between.
Right.
What,
But
industry
I
music?
do know the difference between a mixtape and an album, though.
Yeah.
And maybe that's just that's it right there.
What Quill spits is not
Because-
industry
It's not-
music.
it's not.
I'm just thinking about not just Quill, but just anybody. Like, anybody's album versus their mixtape was always a different vibe.
Well, it's just in general, because my clients come in and ask me all the time, what's the difference between a mixtape and what's the difference between an album? And it's really, literally just the quality of the music.
And the structure of it, right?
and
You have a little different structure.
Like, so album, in my mind, one of my homies, shout out my man Hood Famous, he told me, you know, by the time you finish listening to an album, it should emotionally move you in some type of way. Like, you should have got some feelings projected from that joint, and it should be like a movie, not like a movie, but the album should be moving you in a direction. You know what I mean? It's telling some type of, like, Good Kid, Mad City, for instance, or you know what I mean?
structural tell. That when I hear album, I'm thinking structure.
A mixtape is just a compilation of records.
Yeah, right.
Like, we recorded these songs, we like all these, we're gonna put them out. But a album is more. I'm not exactly sure. It's deliberate.
Right.
You know what I mean? The songs are picked more meticulously, and the structure of everything is just more.
Yeah, it's like when you're creating an album, it's like, you know, your album may start with a collection of songs. It may begin that way.
Right.
But as you begin to, you name the album and you begin to get a feel for the album from a artistic point, you know, your what you're trying to project. That's when you start scrapping songs off and adding joins and artistically putting it together, like you said, to project whatever it is,
The vibe
you're trying to project. Now, when like you said it right. That's exactly what it is. It's just it's put well together, like you said, Buck, structure.
That's what it's about. Yeah,
Let me ask
structure.
y'all this then. Keep running with it. What's so special about Brownstone Media? Like, cause this, I ain't gonna lie, like, I see a lot of heads coming in and out of here. We record here, we come here, we've known shit, we know
facts.
shit, but that's just when we're here. Y'all are here from opening to close, and like, what's so special? What's so unique about this spot?
I honestly, I would say one of the things that is special about it, which I don't want to, which some people would look at it as a negative, but it's actually turning into a positive, is not so too businessy feel. And what I mean by, I feel like a lot of clients that we have that come here enjoy working here because they don't feel like, sometimes like when, especially like with a recording studio, like, you know, when you got artists and people who are in the creative field, it's like when they gotta come in and everything is just so business feel, it kind of tightens them up and they're not able to create and feel comfortable. I feel like
the atmosphere.
when people come here, the atmosphere, like, you know, at the same time they respect it as a business, but they're able to relax when they're paying for their time. So when they're in there with you, and I feel like that's some of the vibes that you give off to the clients because you are an artist.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, it's not like they're pressed. You know what I mean? You're on a clock, but you're not pressed. You're able to get comfortable and just feel like almost like you're at a home studio.
We're gonna vibe.
Yeah.
We're gonna vibe. I'm not gonna lie, like, this studio's not for like for me. It's for everybody, but not everybody feel the same way. Like, cause I'm gonna say some people have come and not come back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But most of my clients come back. So
and it's not gonna be for everybody because somebody's more a little. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be for them, but that's why every place has their special niche.
The thing is, like, we really cater to the culture. Like, one thing that I want to touch on and talk about is just like the culture, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Chef knows about what's going on. He's seen the culture where it's just gone in the past 5-6 years.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Think 10 years, 15 years, and it's just like, what's really important that we do here is we provide this for the kids here, more important than my bigger clients and people who've been doing this like myself. Is there's kids like, I live in town, so there's kids who walk past my crib and they're playing local artists that I recorded here. I look at my story on Instagram, I got 8, 9, 10-year-olds looking at my stories, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
right.
Because they want to know who's in the studio. You know what I mean? So it's like we really and I started this in my bedroom, so. You know what I mean? Chef started in the basement.
Right, facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
So it's like now, something that we started to do for ourselves and with the homies in the crib, now we're able to provide a business, and not just a business, because we're not just here to take people's money, but we're actually giving people a real good quality service. Like, that's why I'm always trying to get better with this still, because this is important that when you walk out of here, you're leaving with something good. One thing for sure, reason why people want to record with me and not at the crib or not other places is because I'm gonna make you feel like you're good.
Yeah, you enjoy. It's like you enjoy helping people though. Like you just enjoy helping people.
We gonna get the vibe. Like anybody who come in there nervous, anybody who come in a little, I never did this before. You gonna walk out of here and feel like, yeah, I could probably rap, bro.
Yeah.
For real.
That's dope. Like, that's dope. I ain't gonna lie. Like, if you rap and you know you are, that's how much better do you need somebody like that on your back? Like, yeah, man, you gonna kill it. And
it's
you know
hard though when
a vibe.
If you rap and you're rapping at the crib with your homie and your homie's not mixing it raw and you need some auto tune on your stuff and he don't know nothing about getting the keys and everything sound off, it makes you not want to rap. People come in like, yo, I was recording at the crib, everything sound bad. You know what I mean? So you come in for one session, you can be like, yo, you got me sounding like how I'm supposed to sound. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm glad you explained that though. That's important to explain. I'm glad you explained that. Right.
Come up with.
We motivate.
If I'm gonna come out of there feeling like I can be a rapper, nigga.
You might,
bro. I'm gonna motivate you to come back, bro. Like that's the whole thing. You're not gonna leave out like, yo. This is not for me.
Session,
you're not gonna walk out and be like, this is not for me.
Yeah, that's dope.
Man.
You at least gonna walk out like, yo, Matty said you get better every session.
Yeah.
Keep at it. It's gonna go somewhere.
You touched on something like the culture. I love when I'm able to see people that, I see out on the streets and different stuff. When they come in here, it's like a lot of people label these people and stereotype certain ones, some of these kids and these younger, but they come in here and like they be so serious about what they doing when they come in here.
Right,
bro. I ain't gonna say no names. This be therapy, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say no names of none of my clients or nothing, but I have clients who just come in, bro, and just sit down and not even run no sessions, bro. I had a session 3 days ago. Dude came in like 9 o'clock. We ain't do no recording. Sat there and just talked the whole time. I need to get out, talk to somebody. A lot of people, they leave their problems like, some of the toughest people in the world, especially you see out in the streets. When they come in here, they let that act and let it go, bro. We just here to create. It's a different type workspace, and people respect it. Like, this is for real. If you spiritual at all, you don't gotta be religious. This is a sanctuary for some people, bro.
No, it definitely is. And you know how I really know it's a sanctuary, like, the positive influence that we're leaving on people's lives, like within the service, like like you said, that makes you feel good as a person, let alone an engineer. When it's like, you had a positive impact on somebody's life for an hour or two that may have changed, the way they felt leaving and maybe changed some of their decision making. Not to say we're on some godly stuff or nothing like that.
No, not at all. Not at all.
On some real shit. You know what I mean? Like. And also, it's just good. Music is just a good release, man.
When you creating with somebody, you gotta have like a level of comfort, bro. Because a lot of the dudes come in and they're just like, yo, like, you want me to go in the booth and kind of harmonize or sing, bro? Like, you want me to do some ad-libs? Like, that's out of my comfort zone, bro. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Everybody looking at me when I rap. So after you start coming here and you really start rapping and it's like singing in front of people, you develop like a level of comfort with your engineer and everybody around you, so y'all could really sit down and talk about something, because you feel like, yeah, he don't be cracking jokes when I go in there and I sing and I sound like, you know what I mean?
Breaking it down to the nitty gritty though, but that's really how people be going there and thinking. Because I'm like, first time ever meeting you, I don't know you from a can of paint. Like, but this is really what I want to get off. I don't want you looking at me goofy.
You have to understand people. To be a good engineer, you have to be able to understand. You got to be able to understand people. Judgmental when people come in there. You got to be open minded.
Right, man. Look, we ain't had no problems, man.
Bro, right.
Part of this, part of just being this, studio owner, I got a partner too, part owner, but yeah, owner, and just seeing, like you said, people come in here, man, and they really respect it. They respect the space. They respect, and if it's a sign of respect for myself personally, like, ain't nobody came in here and acting goofy. Like, motherfuckers come in here like. And it's us as black folks, a lot of times we get these labels. They don't think that we can do things without problems.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And like I'm telling you, you can. Like we're people, man.
Nah, for sure, and it's more than possible. But I'm glad that y'all able to tell them like what the vibe be like in there, because a lot of times people don't understand the importance of having somebody like you when it comes to recording, and not only that, just the space in which y'all bring at Brownstone Media.
It's a sanctuary, bro.
Even when niggas come out here though, it's respect. Even when niggas come through here, walk through here.
Yeah,
they always say, "What's up, y'all? Excuse me." It's like it's always been respect. Every time we come in here, it be niggas in here I ain't never seen in my life.
Nah, real
But when you in here, it's like a matter of y'all here for work. Y'all here for business. Like that's the only reason y'all here. Like y'all here to do something, to be creative.
We be forgetting about it because we been here every day. We be here every day for years. But this is like bro. We came from the basement, and a lot of people are coming straight from the basement and coming in here, and it's like, yo. Y'all look like me, y'all story like mine, and y'all did this.
I know.
One of my clients came in here and said, "Yo, you really are like a testament to like my psychological, like my mental welfare, bro. Like you, like he was like psychologically, like you're showing all these other black people that you can do this, bro, and it's a good thing to see because everyone knows it's possible now.
That's how I feel, man. That's how I feel too.
Encouraging people by just being yourself. Being you and
staying true to yourself.
It's encouraging and like you say, man, they always say that you don't know who's watching you.
Facts.
Yeah. You don't know who's watching you, learning from you, encouraged by you. So my thing is I'm proud. On some shit, I'm proud of the shit that Chef has done. Going from the basement, niggas I ain't never rap, but I would be in the basement with niggas drinking. I was young as shit, blowing it down, hiding from my pop, all that kind of shit. Like,
real rap.
I was a young boy. I seen him go from there to the spot down there, down by the school to up here, and then I had to be a part of it. But the podcast is. Hey man, salute.
Big facts. Salute the Bull Chef and Brownstone Media, man. You already know. We wasn't gonna bring the episode out to talk about all Brownstone, but Matty is Brownstone, so it's like it's hard not to.
It's
you know what I mean? So
it's
Matty, definitely a big salute.
I need you to do something for me, man. This is serious to me, bro.
What's up, brother?
These two niggas to the right of you, man. I need you to convince these niggas that they can still rap, please. I've been trying to get them niggas to do a little intro for the podcast.
Oh, man.
That would be fire.
Almost on some Lil Wayne, Skip Baylor. Yo, tell first take, whatever.
Hey, bro.
Bucky and Chef Mo.
You already know,
man.
The back
and forth on
Mixed
some
by Matty.
Jada
You funny as hell, bruh.
Buck definitely can get in that order
We
too.
should put that together, bro.
See,
You sing a little bit, Buck?
You ain't listen to Bucky World.
Y'all crazy. I mean, can I get my tape, bruh? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I need my masters. Like, what's up? I've been asking this man for my masters for like the last 4 years, bro. Like, no bullshit, and he still got them. I know he got them. He was fronting like he don't.
I was working at the pawn shop, right? I was handling all the iPods and shit that was coming through. I was putting these niggas' albums on every iPod that was getting sold in Pottstown.
Yo, for real?
Every joint that was a hustle. He was putting on every joint.
Case had GTM Dollar Boys album.
Y'all are smart as hell, bro.
Every joint, bro.
Marketing for niggas.
iPod.
That's fine.
Every joint. I ain't going front. I thought that was the most genius shit G's ever
That is
did, bro.
genius,
Bro, I was white.
And that was way before our time with that shit. Like, that's way before. You gotta think that shit was like 10 years ago he was doing that shit.
iPods.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people right out was bumping them. I'm
But
sure.
yeah, you think they probably didn't get music right away on that joint? Oh, I've been listening to whatever's on here. Oh, these niggas is alright.
You might have some fans out here.
Hey,
Yo, get your autograph.
Y'all had the MySpace and all that.
Yeah, we did have MySpace.
Yeah, we didn't have a group MySpace, but we did have MySpace
Y'all
back
had the
in the
music
day.
MySpace with the tracks on there, all that.
Yeah.
Did we? No.
Yeah, at the end of MySpace. Yeah. Then we just went straight to Dat Piff. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, that
Yeah,
Piff. Yeah.
Dat Piff mixtape album.
The good old days.
I wonder if I could go on there and find any of my tracks.
They still fuck. It's probably on there. That Piff's still around.
Nah, they're still on there. I was just listening the other day.
Track
Hey
if
man,
one of y'all niggas right.
if somebody's tuned in right now, man, find Buck's John on that Piff. First person to inbox me that John, I got you some free merch.
We got you with a free hoodie. If whoever finds that,
Nah, real shit. Yeah,
sick.
find that
Free
shit.
merch,
Yeah,
free
man.
Take Me Out merch,
If you can
free
find one of my throwback verses, please inbox that shit. I was hot. Like, I mean, don't get it fucked up.
It's on.
I was
that
hot.
Piff somewhere. You heard night school.
Night school. That joke was hard. You hear me? Yeah, that joke was hard.
sold all but 10 copies.
Yeah, that joint with platinum in
Screenshot
the
it with all the
hood.
plays and all that.
That shit went platinum in the hood. You hear me?
Hey,
Yo, I got a question for Matty though. Did you listen to Donda?
No, I didn't.
Did you listen to what was the other Drake?
CLB.
No, I did not,
he ain't
man.
a Drake bull.
I just listened to Felonious Monk Best Jazz Hits. That's the latest new album.
That ain't serious. Still, I can.
Yeah, I
tell.
know he is. He's 100% serious.
Felonious Monk. That's what I get into. Hey, bro, I be recording so much shit. I be burnt out with these niggas, man. I ain't trying to hear nothing when I get home.
I can dig it.
some
I don't
relaxing
even want to hear
sounds.
my shit, bro. I bought a Sade record yesterday.
He be listening
Oh,
to
man. Yeah, you
WDAS.
Yes, indeed.
That's some
Relax.
good music. Yeah.
Real rap, bro. A lot of jazz is good for in my crib.
You ever hear them on W? You ever be in the car and just happen to put on DAS late night driving the boy? You're not listening
Oh, yeah.
to WDAS.
This nigga.
That nigga be sounding like he ready to talk to shorty out her panties, boss.
Real rap.
That nigga be smooth.
I'm about to get him do an interlude on my project.
That's funny as shit. Bull definitely was in there talking to them old
We
heads.
got any spice tonight?
No, ain't no spicy
no
topics
spice,
right
man.
now.
Let me ask y'all, have y'all talked about Gabby Petito, bro?
The missing shorty.
The missing shorty, bro.
Nah, what's going on with that?
Well, nah, I'll let you.
It's,
explain.
yeah,
Well,
because I was just,
Y'all
I
got
was just
questions. You know what's
listening,
going on, right? You don't know the whole rap.
They found her body.
But they
found
ain't
her
find the
body.
bull yet.
They ain't find bull. They just reported that he was seen like the border of South Carolina and Tennessee.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a white truck, bro.
Oh man.
See,
They gonna catch him. They gonna track him down now.
I'm gonna keep it a bean.
There's nowhere he can
know
go.
where That man.
Another week. By the time this episode out, he'll be in custody.
Bounty ain't gonna catch that man.
It's a good possibility. It's a good possibility.
Bounty.
Yeah.
Bounty.
Hey,
I ain't
they
gonna
got
lie,
the
if he-
bounty hunter on him, all that.
If he killed her, he might take himself out.
So
Do you think he didn't kill her?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, he killed her.
You never know.
The way
until
he's moving tells you he's guilty.
Until he's guilty.
See,
until
nope.
he's proven guilty, he's innocent.
He don't have no murder charge. He's
I'm
wanted
saying
for
until
fraud.
he's proven guilty, he's innocent. Because if that was a black man, I'd be
Stranger
defending the
things
shit
have
out of him.
happened.
He's
I ain't
wanted
gonna
for fraud.
front. If he was
Why
black,
you
I'd be
run? 'Cause y'all
defending the
was
shit out of him. Yup.
Hey, man. I know a bunch of scammers.
I'll be
looking at
defending the
this
shit out of him if he was a black brother. So I can't. He's innocent until proven guilty, man.
If 10 cops start chasing your ass right now,
I'm out. I'll
nah.
figure out what's going on later.
Yeah.
Like,
Man,
what y'all want?
you know how this
you
shit go. He guilty.
Nah, but go ahead.
Hey,
finish
man.
it.
Oh,
How do you feel
man,
about
I was
it?
just curious, man. That's just something that be on my mind a lot, man. That's just something that I just a ticker in my head.
as far as just her case, or you know, they were talking about the comparison of her case and other people's
It's just
cases.
so interesting to me. So I'm gonna give it to you like this. It's interesting to me because I got kids, right?
Right.
And you know, you tell your kids, yo, no matter what you do, just keep it a bean. I'ma always have your back.
Facts.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure Bull killed his shorty and then hit his parents with the you
It's
said
funny-
you
it's
always
funny
had
you
my
said
back.
that.
You said you always had my back. So then the parents did all this extra shit to get him out of here. And the only reason he's on the run right now is because, in my mind, is because of all this parents' assistance. And so that's why it's just funny to me because I'm just like, damn, this is what it come down to, having your kids back.
Right.
You say you always gonna have your
It's
kids
funny, but
back.
no, but
You know
listen.
what I mean?
You got to think of it like this: you gonna have a back, but keep it a bean. Boy's gonna get caught. He's gonna die.
But listen,
The parents said, yo, on Tuesday.
what would you rather give him some more time?
So
You're gonna hold yourself
out of
down.
love, but I'm in my mind, like depending on what you did, son, I'm gonna help.
It's
you.
murder.
But you know, as long this is to get you as far as I can get you, but I know he's probably gonna get caught.
And your heart of hearts, you know, yeah, I get that.
I don't
But it was to the point because I was listening
ain't
to
gonna
it
get
right
away
before I
forever?
came down, where the parents, I don't even believe are telling the daughter anything because the daughter's on some rat shit.
Yeah.
Like she's ready to be a rat.
Yeah, she keep going. On the
Yeah, like
news.
she's on the news talking about if I knew where he was, I'd tell him to come home and free us of this. And I'm like, free us, bitch? What did us
They
got
all
to
about
do?
to go to
Like,
jail.
yeah,
Yeah, she
like,
know what's up.
bitch,
Yeah.
us. What
She
do you
giving
mean
them
us?
pictures.
Yeah, no, I was talking like they know us. It's him. Like, so I no wonder the mom and dad ain't tell him. But when you said that and you break it down the way you break it down, like I do tell, I distinctly remember telling my daughter all the time, you don't gotta lie to me. Like you don't ever have to lie to me.
Bro,
Keep it a bean.
Always
Like,
have your
you know what I
back.
mean? Just, I'm always gonna hold
We
you
had an
down.
episode about this.
Yeah,
Talking
so
about keep it a bit like parents tell their kids at a young age, hey, if you ever get in trouble, don't say shit. Black parents, they don't really tell their kids. That's why they end up telling them themselves.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
call me first.
right? Yeah.
Call me first.
No,
Then
that's
we
facts.
worry
They
about
lawyered
that
up and
shit.
all
We
that.
talked about
Yeah.
that.
Nah, that's
I don't
facts,
give a
we
fuck
did.
what
Before you
did.
do
I
anything,
don't care if you
let
30,
me
call
let
me
me know
first, yeah.
because I'm gonna be able to give you a better play call.
Now we
Yeah.
doing a dash.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we
Doing
gonna
the
figure it
race.
out, and that's what he did, and that's probably what he did. He hit his
some time,
folks up.
man.
They said, "All right, you did a great job. You hit us up. Now it's time to you already know. Get your ass up out of here."
Yeah. Bro, he was gone way before. They said he got reported on a Friday, and they said he went hiking on a Tuesday. He was gone way before that. The parents went and picked up the car on a Wednesday. They said, like the parents was with the whole.
Yeah, they probably with the whole joint. They
They
probably
been
gonna go to
cleaning
jail
up behind him
for
the whole way. No, they're definitely going. If he gets caught, they're going to jail, bro. Yeah, if
Unless he that, but
Nah,
that's
they're
what I'm
not
saying.
going to
Like,
jail.
unless he's
you don't
not
think
telling.
so?
No, he's not giving
bro.
her
But tampering with
Aiding and
evidence.
abetting, that's what
he's not going to. He's not going to. He's not going to get his parents locked up.
You ain't
bro.
going to jail for nothing major for that. That's something we all would do for our kids.
But
I
he's
think-
not
I think
gonna
a
give his
lawyer's
folks
gonna-
up.
Like based on the severity of, I think a lawyer would be able to like,
Put it under shock.
put them under like, listen, they were doing what they in their best interest for their child. You know,
Yeah.
scared.
Using all these damn resources, you didn't call talking about missing person. You got all these
But-
people out. You got helicopters, dogs. You got all
But
these people out
They
there.
is going to be mad about
If,
that. You
if
spending
their
money.
parents
Yeah.
was black, they probably going to jail. Keep it in the G.
Yo, if he was black, he was a murderer day one.
Yeah,
Mom
if
and
he,
dad
yeah.
already be in jail.
If he
Where the
was
fuck
black,
he at?
he'd be killed.
They'd have locked them up until this nigga turned himself in. They'd have been like, nigga, we got you. Nigga,
Nah, they
your
might have
mom's
did
in
some
jail,
crazy
nigga, turn
shit.
this- He'd had his
Your mama
cousins
locked
call
up,
him, your
nigga.
mom's locked up, nigga.
Your mama
Turn
locked
yourself
up,
in,
nigga.
Like, you
And
tripping.
you know
got
all
moms in
niggas
there.
is turning
She ain't
themselves in
home.
for their mama. Your mama locked up, nigga.
If your mom's in there, nigga, you got
damn.
Mom Dukes in there.
Yeah.
Damn, let me go turn myself.
Facts.
That's a bad job, bro.
Anything else tonight?
No, man.
Matt, appreciate you.
You already know, man.
You got anything for the chat before we get out of here?
Oh yeah, October 23rd, I'm gonna be at the Philadelphia Sneaker Convention, doing a little pop up, and then other than that, just stay tuned, man. A lot more shit coming.
Straight like that,
At the
man.
Convention Center?
Yep, at the Philadelphia
Pull it up
Convention
on
Center.
you.
Pull up.
Pull up.
Yeah, my man be down
It's a
that
sneaker
way,
convention, man.
I'll be
Yeah,
Hosted
yeah.
by
I'll be all
Umi and a
over the
Hellcat.
Is Omi gonna be there?
Yeah, hosted by
Did he
Umi.
just get booked?
No,
he
so
bailed out.
that's a whole nother job.
That's another story for
But
another
Umi,
day.
you know, they trying to get Umi for that pirating, man.
Yeah, they really on his ass.
That's the
about that
second
shit.
time the feds ran down on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's not in jail for that, John. He's still on the gram.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
he
the
in the gram. But we out of here, man. Dollar boys.
Take me out.
Take me down.
Before I stab one of you guys.